Thanks, sir. All right, thanks everybody. 7 out of the 10 biggest valued companies in the world own your data.
If you're going to be one of those investors that makes a lot of money in the next decade, you will probably own a company that owns data. I'd like to introduce you to Payback and the big, sexy problems that we solve and the opportunity and impact that you can have on the world by joining Payback. So fasten your seatbelt, here we go. What Payback is an app for people to own their online data and to be able to make money from it anytime they want. And second, it's a new category of advertising called invitations that allows marketers to connect directly with their audience by paying them directly for their time and attention. We live in the information age, and whoever owns the information makes all the money and has all the power. Right now, we are in the process of moving from the information age into the information ownership age. Right now, people own nothing. We give away all our data to the big internet companies listed here, and they make all the money. So what Payback does is we create a simple way for people to download all the information from all the sources that have it. They're all required by law to give it to you, and we merge it all together into one account that the person owns and controls. And from this point forward, we update that information on a daily basis. This becomes the most valuable data about a person on the planet. And Payback creates ways for the person to be able to make money from this data anytime they want. I'm going to make a bold statement here, but I know it's true that 10 years from now, everyone connected to the internet will own their data. It's a digital asset worth over $10,000, and we give it to people for free. But more than that, we help people realize just how valuable they are, how valuable their data is, and how valuable their time and attention are. And we elevate human consciousness to be able to understand just how important people are. And we build valuable, long-lasting relationships with people because we always do something good for them. Secondly, what we do is help advertising by creating a new platform where advertisers can connect directly with their audience. Advertising is broken, and this is a huge opportunity. In fact, people in the advertising business don't even like advertising. Only 6% of brands, agencies, and publishers are satisfied with the current digital advertising ecosystem. And I'll give you a billion more reasons. Ad blockers have been downloaded over 1 billion times. And thanks to Netflix documentaries like The Great Hack and The Social Dilemma, the social understanding of these problems is escalating dramatically. Everywhere in the news now is problems about privacy and data ownership. But we are not here to fix the broken advertising system. We are here to create an entirely new category of engagement and finance called invitations, where we pay people directly for their ownership, their time, and their attention. Every brand that you know by name has used this strategy. You design a new category and then create a new product around solving the problem that is in that new category. So we create the category of invitations that moves in alongside of advertising and build our product around that category and build the company around the product. Here's an introduction to what Payback looks like. It navigates like Netflix. You can scroll up and down and left and right, and you can use it as a search engine to find out what you are interested in and then engage with those companies that are willing to pay you the most money to engage with their video. I want you to pay attention here just to this one category here is charities, where we'll come back to this a little bit later, but charities are an important role of what the possibilities are here with Payback. So now when someone clicks on one of these invitations, like BMW, a video opens up. The person watches the video all the way to the end. At the end of the video, there's a question to validate that they are human and that they paid attention. And when they answer that question correctly, they get paid. This solves the three biggest problems in digital advertising and most of the concern that people have about the digital advertising ecosystem. And those three problems are fraud, viewability, and brand integrity. After answering the question correctly, the person moves on to a custom relationship page where the advertiser can continue to build relationships with the person and get them to continue the conversation. These are extremely valuable engagements, and each one of these engagements is worth between $2 and $10. And I'll say $10 plus because the number could be significantly higher. A click on Google costs as much as $100 or even $400 depending on what the person is searching for. And every time our people make money, we make money. The market opportunity here is huge. The digital advertising segment alone is $389 billion. And we move in alongside of that and create a new alternative to the way things are. I had the original idea for Payback about 10 years ago, and it's been evolving ever since. We did an initial beta test, and we've done market research. We've designed the category exactly how it is going to succeed. I've found a great co-founder and built a team, and we have launched and built our version 1 of our product. We are persistent, determined, and confident that Payback is an answer to the current advertising problems. Our go-to-market strategy is defined for users. We're targeting US millennial mobile game players, which is a very addressable market. We're going to use influencers and affiliates to be able to reach them. And we're going to give them a digital asset worth $10,000 for free. We solve a huge problem in privacy, and we make it very shareable so that they can share it with their friends. For marketers, we target media planners, also a very addressable market. We're going to use our own sales team of commissioned salespeople to offer a new way to engage with people, and they will sign an insertion order that is basically just a test of our platform. It solves the three biggest problems that they are concerned about, and we have a dashboard for them to be able to take a look at what their ROI is. The competition for us is the way things are, traditional advertising, both offline like television and online with Google and Facebook, who currently have 80% of the market share. But everyone is looking for an alternative to the way things are. AdWallet is our only competitor in our specific space. They have raised a little over $4.5 million, and they are at about the point I was 6 years ago when we did our first beta test. I have been a captain of a major airline for quite a while, and every time I take off in a $135 million jet with 180 lives on board, I take that responsibility very seriously, and I'm confident and comfortable with that responsibility. And that's the same way I handle business. I'm a good leader, and I make sure that everybody on board is going to succeed. So I am the captain of data ownership, and this is the crew. Justin Hancock is my co-founder and my lead architect, who has an amazing amount of experience both with big companies and startups. And the rest of the crew, just want to point out the last two here. John Purvis, as an advisor, is a former senior vice president of global sales and marketing for Oracle. And Bill Miller, also an advisor, is one of the top 10 ad men of the 20th century. So we have buy-in from all sides of the advertising industry. Here's where we flash back to the charities. Give Back is the philanthropic side of Payback, And I just want you to imagine how Payback can empower and finance green projects or any charity through either having people donate some of their payback dollars or watching a invitation intentionally to be able to give that money to the charity. The opportunity here is extremely large to be able to have a big portion of money going to charity. Our Payback Ask is simply to set up a meeting to talk about your values and see if they align with Payback. And if they do, then we'll talk about a $2.2 million convertible debt offer with an interest rate and a discount rate. And this will be converted into equity in a priced A round later this year of between $8 and $10 million. Our spending will be about a 50-50 split between engineering and marketing. That is the payback opportunity and the impact that we create for the world to help people own and control their online data and understand how valuable they are, how valuable their data is, and how valuable their time and attention are. And second, by becoming the category king of a new category called invitations that moves in alongside of advertising. I'm Dave Gottschalk. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.